Hey everybody, I am here at Coherent Audio with my good friend Kevin Gray, and today is a really special day. I never thought this day would come. It's kind of like sometimes the names that I get associated with, Billy Squier, Peter Frampton, so many of my heroes. A couple of months ago, my friend Chase Gregory and the folks at Sun Records called me, and they had some icons coming up on important anniversaries, and they were looking for a third-party hi-fi reissue partner, and my name came up. They kind of had me at Carl Perkins, which is the subject here today. The dance, it's not even it's dance album of Carl Perkins. And of course the way these conversations go, the first thing I say is, hey, that sounds great, but do you have tapes? Do you have sources? What do you have? Can we do the best sounding, best release that's ever been done of this? And it turns out they definitely did have tapes. Now the tapes were all over the place. Apparently when Shelby Singleton bought Sun Records in the late 60s, these albums were compiled of songs that came along in the Sun Records single era, 7-inch reels for each song. And in the 60s, under the Singleton brand, they started getting consolidated onto lots and lots of tapes. The folks at Sun Records worked with me. We listened to every version of every song that they had on tape. We found what we believe it's very hard to tell what is and isn't an actual master, because they're not always marked, and sometimes they are marked and it's not what it says it is. But we painstakingly went through the archives, listened to every tape version of every song they've got, found the best versions of each. And I will tell you the other thing that we found out in research, these tapes, dance album of Carl Perkins has not been cut from tape to vinyl since at least the 80s, but perhaps the 60s. The folks at Sun, they were all in on this. They want a best thing to be. This year is the 70th anniversary of Blue Suede Shoes, which later became the linchpin of this album, which is full of so many of Carl Perkins' great songs. Over here we've got Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, Matchbox, Movie Mag, Blue Suede Shoes, Honey Don't. I mean, people call it a greatest hits album because it kind of is. It's unbelievable. The folks at Sun connected me to the good people, Kelly Pribble and his team at Iron Mountain. They made meticulous 1/4 inch, 15 inch per second tape transfers. Kevin and I, as we were playing this today and listening to these legendary, iconic songs, it's just been mind-blowing. I really think that we're going to produce the best sounding version ever. Another thing that's amazing, Carl got in and got out and nobody got hurt. A lot of 2-minute songs, a fast program. We were able to fit this mono album onto a 12-inch, 45 RPM platters. The lacquers sound amazing. The tapes sound great. This is going to be the best dance album of Carl Perkins, the king of rockabilly. These are iconic albums. The Beatles loved Carl Perkins. They, later they covered Carl Perkins. Later they performed with Carl Perkins in different, eras. So this is really one of those days I'm just thrilled that my little label is working with this. I'll tell you this is not my last project with Sun. There are going to be some other iconic names, legends, and there'll be more announcements coming before the end of the year. But the first one that we got in the can today was the dance album of Carl Perkins. It's an album whose place in history is immense. I'm incredibly honored, and I think you're going to listen to this, and I think you're going to hear an amazing presentation, an archive quality release like has never been done before. Thanks.